the most colorful character I've met in my life. In my mind, he was an idiot savant. In the Ramones, the guy was a genius. And I dare anybody to name a more perfect rock and roll song than Rockaway Beach. I dare somebody. Lindsay, can you name a more perfect rock and roll song than Rockaway Beach? Possible. Problem is, outside the Ramones, he was a complete knucklehead. One of his problems is that he was schizophrenic. So one day he's your best friend, and the next day he hates you because someone thinking magic in his brain. But his mental illness definitely fueled his creativity. And great artists often are a little twisted, and Joey and Dee Dee were, they weren't normal. But that's why the Ramones are one of the greatest bands ever in the history of rock and roll. So, Dee Dee had this really kind of, true, yeah, absolutely. Dee Dee had this very sly charm, and he slept with everybody who came around him. Men, women, manager, record company, everybody fell in love with Dee Dee and wanted to sleep with him. I heard stories about Dee Dee sleeping with one of the guys in the Bay City Rollers back in 1976. 53rd and 3rd. Let's assume it's a true story. And I heard stories about people who saw him there. He denied it, but how can you write a personal experience about 53rd and 3rd? Okay, Joey once told me the story. When they got signed to Sire Records, the first year, they got a Christmas present from Sire Records the very first year, and Joey got something really innocuous. I think it was a pen and pencil set or something. And Dee Dee gets like a jewel-encrusted watch from Seymour Stein. Sometime in 1993, Dee Dee calls me up and he says, "Hey, let's write songs together." Now I love Dee Dee, I was friendly with him, but I was buddies with Joey. And you can't be friends with more than one Ramone. It was like an unwritten rule. So I was a little taken back, and I also played bass on, when he was like easing his way out of the Ramones, I replaced him on some songs. So I was, okay, well, yeah. I'm still taken aback, but I think Dee Dee was a great songwriter, so I was more than happy to do it. Now this is Dee Dee's dark period. I'd say his whole life was a kind of a dark period, but this was a really dark period because he just left the Ramones. He left his wife, Vera. He stopped taking his medication. His rap career didn't really work out. And he's smoking a ton of pot. He tried to form a band with, around this time he tried to form a band with Steve Baders and Johnny Thunders. And they met up in Steve Baders' apartment in Paris. And Johnny Thunders and Dee Dee got into a fight. And Dee Dee pissed in Johnny Thunders' guitar case. True story. Absolutely true story. So Dee Dee's kind of down and out. He's living at the Chelsea Hotel. Ramones are giving him some money to write songs. Get together a few times. And I've collaborated with a bunch of people. And you sit down, you chit-chat, you talk, go back and forth, you exchange ideas. With Dee Dee, it was, "Hey Dee Dee, what do you think of this?" And he goes, Takes 2 minutes. He's got the whole song. Literally, the guy, this nervous wreck, got struck by lightning and comes out with material. I feel bad for Dee Dee, but I really couldn't imagine Dee Dee growing old. I think he had a really kind of tortured life. I'm going to do this song, which we wrote as his first rock single after the Ramones and right after his rap career. It's a tender love ballad called Chinese Bitch. And entitled it. And I write the lyrics here. She said she just got back from the Queen. She wore the leather jacket and ripped jeans. Her name was Kabuki. She was looking for kicks, looking for Gigi, looking for things. I'm so sick of it. That Chinese bitch. I'm sick of the tricks of that Chinese bitch. I told her to give it up, I'd go cop. I'd come back later with some Chinese rock. When I got back, there was no one around. She must have went back to Chinatown. I'm so sick of it. That Chinese bitch. I'm sick of the tricks of that Chinese bitch. I saw her later in the laundry stall. She shot some dope, my little China doll. Then she passed out dead on the floor. I'm never going to get to see Kabuki no more. I'm so sick of it. That Chinese bitch. I'm sick of the tricks of that Chinese bitch.